welcome back to another edition of Let's Talk Disney World. I'm Will McAllister, and today I'm joined by Miss Alex Spry.
Hello, Will. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you, Alex Spry?
I'm pretty excited.
You're very, yeah. So today we are just talking about Alex Spry's Disney World adventure. She went to Disney World. How old were you when you went there?
For the first time, I would say I was about 6 years old.
Okay. Not 6 or 7?
Not 6 or 7. I was actually 6 years old, and fun little trivia, traumatizing trauma dump here. It was this trip that my parents were like, let's see if we can be a natural family.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Okay. But you went there, you were 6 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it must have been a good time because obviously going to Disney World when you're that young, like when you're about around that age range from like 5 to I'd probably say all the way to like 10. You have a good time there, but you told me a really interesting story.
Oh yeah.
When you went there, what was that?
So yeah, I think I've been to Disney World about 3 or 4 times.
Okay. I've been there 4 times as well. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When was the first time you went? How old were you then?
2007.
Whoa.
I think I was 3. Yeah, I was 3 or 4 years old, and I didn't really go on a lot of the big boy rides. I just stick to like, Winnie the Pooh and Peter Pan's Flight.
That's peak.
Yeah, it's very, very peak. But my brother actually went on like Splash Mountain, Dinosaur. I think he went on Expedition Everest. So I kind of stayed off to the side.
So were you with your family most of the time?
Yeah, I was mostly with my mom a whole lot. But we still did like family activities at Disney World though. It wasn't like there would be sometimes we would go off. Like my mom and I would do something different, and my dad and my brother they would do something different. But we would always like stick together and do like same things. But you told me something about Magic Kingdom. What was that you told me about Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, so you were able to stick with your family. I got lost in Disney World, in the pedophile state capital of the world.
Oh my goodness! In probably the busiest park out of the 4.
Absolutely.
It's Magic Kingdom.
So busy. And I'm assuming you remember how there's always fireworks at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Big time. Everybody is surrounding the castle. It's a whole thing. So I was with my dad. This was after my parents separated. That was after the family trip didn't work out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But you got separated from the dog.
I was with my dad and my grandmother, but my grandmother wasn't there. So it was just me and my dad. Mm-hmm. And I said to my dad, I was like, yo, can I go to the bathroom by myself? As like probably a 7-year-old, I would say I was actually 7 or 8 at this point. Yeah. He's like, okay, go by yourself, my small daughter in this state that we're not familiar with. Yeah. So I don't know how, but I found like a bathroom, and I was like so far away. I think I walked like a mile or something like that just by myself in Disney World by myself in the dark. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll meet my dad back here. So then I met my dad back there. Like the fireworks are done at this point, and like, I met him like outside the castle. And well, he wasn't there, but I was at the castle, and I was like, yo,
where were you guys?
Where are you, Dad? Where are you? So then this mother, oh my God, a knight in shining armor, honestly, my guardian angel. She was there with her own kid, and she was like, are you lost? And I was like, yeah, I am lost, actually. She's like, okay, well, I'm going to find you somebody you can talk to so that they can get a description of your dad and all that. So I gave him a description of my dad. I was like, this is what my dad looks like, and all that. And then, I can remember my dad, like, I could see him. He was like, this whole crowd had been gone, and then my dad was there, and I was like, yo, that's my dad. And they're like, is this your dad? Like, we want to make sure that this is your actual dad. And I was like, this is my goat. And I was like, where were you? Why didn't you meet me, dog? And he's like, I went to Mickey's house.
Toontown Fair? Why did he go to Toontown Fair?
By himself.
That's
so weird.
Interesting, huh?
But I have better experiences at Disney World than that. But it's just fun to say that I got
because the first episode, DJ and I, we did our top 5 rides. What would be your like go? Maybe not top 5, but what are some of your go-to rides? Like you go to Disney World, like you're like, I have to go on this, I have to go on that.
Like specifically Magic Kingdom or just all the theme parks?
Anything, yeah.
Okay, so I really loved probably the Tower of Terror was really cool.
I love that one. I love that one.
I loved that so much. And I was little when I first went on that. And I was so scared, but I still went on it anyway.
Right, yeah.
Another one of mine would probably, I don't know if this counts as a ride. Okay. But the Muppets Vision 3D. Does that count? No.
Not really. It's a show. Like that's the same thing with Mickey's PhilharMagic. I mean, some people do count that as a ride, but it's more of a show. But it is an attraction. It is an attraction. I used to love the Muppets. The Muppets show there. That would be a good like break from the Florida heat.
Oh, absolutely. Another one of mine is probably the Everest expedition.
Oh! I knew you were gonna say Expedition Everest. I just knew. I was like, because yeah, I had a feeling that might have been one of your favorites.
It was. So the thing about it is that they actually like barely met the height requirements or whatever. So like they made it like just barely tall enough so that they didn't require like the shining light for like for like planes and stuff like that. So it just like it barely meets that requirement, and I think that that's really cool. Oh, It's a Small World. I love It's a Small World.
I am not the biggest fan of It's a Small World. I don't know. That's just me. I'm not like it's a good ride for like history and stuff like that. But I'm like, ugh.
Really?
No, like I'm like no, I'm not the biggest fan of it. The song is so annoying. The song is very annoying. It's no.
I think you kind of have to look at it from like a history standpoint, like how it's like one of the first rides or something like that.
It was at the 1964 World's Fair.
Whoa!
It was.
Really?
It was. Yeah, that is true at New York City. But before we get into Hollywood Studios, DJ, so far, do you have any questions for Miss Spry?
So, did you ever like when you got lost? How did it feel?
I was scared.
Oh, you were scared?
Yeah, I'm a 7-year-old kid.
Oh, you were 7. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dog.
So you just didn't know, you were just walking and then you just found out. You're just like, oh shoot, where's everybody?
Oh man, that's a gold medal question there, DJ.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I just looked around and nobody was there, bro. Like everybody but my dad was there.
but Spry, what were your thoughts? Because last week DJ and I we did blind ranking like the theme park. What are your thoughts on Hollywood Studios being
number 1?
Oh, okay, really? Okay, why? Why is that?
Oh my God. I think that it is so different. It is way, way different than like Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Magic Kingdom. I think that it really is for everybody. I feel Hollywood Studios is.
I went there when I was like really young too. It was really nice. I was I think 6 or 7.
No way.
Yeah, it was nice.
No way, bro. You're there. Yeah, like Hollywood Studios, I think I ranked it 2. No, I ranked it 3rd. I ranked it 3rd on the list. I think it is good. Don't get me wrong. Good rides like Tower of Terror. You got Rock and Roller Coaster. You got Slinky Dog Dash. I really like Slinky Dog Dash because then there's like the big giant fence.
Yes.
It makes you like in Toy Story Land. It makes you feel like you're in Andy's backyard.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I think that was one of the big reasons why they put that big fence there. And then you still have Toy Story Midway Mania. That's such a classic. The food options are not terrible there. I feel like it's okay. There's like the backlot tour. There's a restaurant there. There's ABC Commissary, which is not bad, but definitely they could upgrade. And they used to have the American Idol experience.
Yes.
Those were oh man, that was so fun. And the giant Mickey sorcerer hat.
The sorcerer's hat.
Yeah.
Yes, I was there when it was that at Epcot or was that at
Hollywood Studios?
It was Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
I have so many photos of me in front of that stupid looking hat, dude.
I'll be that guy. I think the sorcerer hat is more iconic than the castle.
100%.
Yeah,
it definitely shows like that era of Disney, in my opinion.
And like early, like for me, it's like late 90s, early 2000s.
Is that like Disney? Michael Eisner Disney around there? Yeah, that makes sense. But
yeah, I mean, at Hollywood Studios, the rides there, I think they have like 8 or 9 rides, I believe, but still though, every ride there is, for me, is very good.
It's more of, I feel like just like, it's more of like an attraction sort of thing. Like I remember they had like not a demolition derby, but like they had like Herbie the Love Bug and stuff like that. Oh, that's
what Lights, Camera, Action.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it was called. Yeah, Lights, Camera, Action. That was all right.
I remember watching that. It was really cool. Didn't they have like pyrotechnics or something? This is like fuzzy memory of mine that's remembering this. And then
they had like huge, like the car would go up the ramp and a huge like fire would just like explosion would happen. And I was like, man, this is so cool.
Well, I remember being so like more enamored at the fact that you could see the Tower of Terror in the background.
True.
I feel like it was kind of ominous in a way. Like it was overlooking everything. It was just, it's very like, it almost feels like a corporate, like Hollywood sort of thing, if that makes sense.
But there was Hollywood, but then you got to go to the animal side. Animal Kingdom. What are your thoughts on Animal Kingdom being a theme park? Not great. that reaction says it all.
I don't care for it. I don't really remember. I remember seeing Chip and Dale there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's more. It feels more like a zoo.
Yeah, I know. Didn't they want? I don't know if this is like hazy memory, but like, didn't they want real animals there, and they don't have real animals there
Oh no,
anymore?
they do.
They do.
They still
okay.
do. It's, I think like what they used to do, they'd close it at 5, because if they added like fireworks shows like later at night, it would scare the animals. But now they close at 7, I believe. I don't think they don't have shows yet, but now they're extending it a little bit later. But which I think is cool. I don't mind Animal Kingdom. It's the hottest park out of all of them because it's humid down there.
They have to keep it humid for the animals, probably.
Yeah.
But what else is there other than
you got Everest? You got Kilimanjaro safaris. That I don't mind that. Cali River Rapids. It's kind of mid. It's kind of mid. They got rid of Dinosaur, which I'm pretty upset about.
I didn't even know that.
But they're putting the Indiana Jones ride instead of Dinosaur, which I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Why?
It's very. I think the reason why is because it's so popular out in California.
Okay.
That they're just adding it to Florida.
Is Harrison Ford going to be there?
Maybe, you never know.
That's cool.
You never know, but they got rid of. I will agree with them getting rid of Primeval Whirl, because that was just a whiplash machine. It was like it's one of those like rides, those off the shelf rides, those carnival rides, which I'm like not the biggest fan of. And like the line for that one used to be like crazy, and I'm like, just why? Like, why is it that crazy? It used to be like an hour long for just a silly carnival ride.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
my opinion.
No, I agree.
They did add the world of Avatar. They added that.
Really?
They did.
Oh,
yep.
Is that the one with that like $15 million animatronic that keeps breaking down?
Yep, at Pandora.
Oh my god, it's so crazy looking though. Oh my god, it's cool.
But DJ, what are your thoughts of Animal Kingdom being so low on the list for us?
I feel like that's crazy, bro.
Really?
Yes.
You like Animal Kingdom?
Literally crazy. Yes, I love that place.
Yeah, you do.
As a kid, obviously, I loved it.
Yeah, but we were talking earlier. You did love Everest, Expedition Everest, and how the whole like theming of that ride is just so different from the other ones.
Oh yeah, 100% it is.
But still, where would you? Well, I know we talked about last week, but out of all the 4, you put Animal. I think you put it at like 2. I think
2. Yeah.
2. I believe you did. But
what was my 1?
Your 1 was Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Studios.
Yeah.
Your 1 was Hollywood Studios. But yeah, before we get into the final one, we got Epcot, which I love Epcot personally. It is my favorite because I feel like Epcot personally is the theme park where you don't have to go on rides to have a good time.
I guess that's fair.
Because you could go, there's this place called Club Cool where you sample different pops around the world. Ooh. Don't get the Beverly one. That's from Italy. Don't get that one because I had it. I took a sip of it, and at first it tasted like Sprite, but then all of a sudden this bitter aftertaste just hits you, and I almost threw up.
Have you tried all the beers? Have you tried like the beers?
I've tried the one from Japan and Germany.
How does that taste?
I like the Japan. The Japan one was better in my opinion.
What would you compare it to beer here?
Oh man, that's a good question actually.
Gold medal question.
It's a gold medal question. I don't know. Personally, I love Heineken. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Heineken.
Really?
Yeah. But not PBR because PBR it's got a weedy taste to it.
PBR is mid.
Yeah, PBR is very, very mid. But Epcot, not only do they have something for every. I remember they used to have Agent P's World Showcase. My brother and I, we would go crazy for Agent P. They'd hand us like this mini like cell phone, and you have to basically track where Dr. Doofenshmirtz is.
I did that.
Yeah,
I did that. I remember that.
See, that's why Epcot is so good.
You just like unlocked something in my head, bro.
Yeah.
I mostly remember I used to. Did you do the autographs about like the mascots?
A little bit.
So my goal at Disney World was to try and get a autograph from every single character, whether I knew them or not. And I couldn't for the life of me find Daisy Duck.
Oh.
But the only place I saw this stupid duck was in Epcot. So that's the only good thing.
And even Epcot at night, looking at Spaceship Earth at night, that is peak. Like I just love Epcot at night, bro. Like Epcot at night is just something different. And but not only that, I love Soarin'. Soarin', oh man, that's such a.
Is that the ride in?
That's Spaceship Earth.
Is that like a ride?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, they were talking about getting rid of it, but I don't know. It's too good to get rid of, in my opinion. But now that the food, like you could go get food from Mexico, Norway, Japan, Italy, Canada, America, England. That's where the fish and chips place is. Not a big fan of fish and chips, but I do love those fish and chips though.
It's probably it's like traveling on a budget because you're going to Florida.
That's the thing. It is that's the thing. It is traveling on a budget. There's also I don't think they have Greece. They have Greece would be a good one. They have France. They got Italy, Morocco.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's kind of fun.
It is like and then China, Japan. I think I said But DJ, what are your thoughts about Epcot being so high on my list?
I think it's cool.
Okay, so you don't mind Epcot then?
Yeah, no, I don't.
They have decent rides there. And,
yeah.
I think overall I think they have like 10 rides. They do have the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Oh, that one I liked. Yeah,
that one, the Guardian of the Galaxy is man. I don't know if I can handle that one because it's a lot of. I think I can get motion sickness pretty easily. So that's why I'm like not. Like I kind of stay away. It's kind of like when I work at Centerville, like the spinning bear ride.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't mind operating it, but I can't go on it because I'll throw up easily.
So the last time that I went to like Disney World was in 2010. Like
16 years ago.
16 years ago. So like, how much would you say it's like kind of changed? Like especially with like Epcot and like Hollywood Studios.
I'd say there's more rides for the bigger kids.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like I feel like when you think Disney World, you think like flat rides and. But I think it's evolving now. I think they're adding Indiana Jones to Animal Kingdom. They might add a water ride to Epcot. That's just a rumor, so we don't know that yet. But yeah, you can definitely see they're adding more of the bigger kid rides.
Do you think they're going to really do much with Magic Kingdom? Do you think they're just going to keep it like kind of like a time capsule, like with all these old rides it has, or do you think it's going to like change with the times really?
I think as of now, I think it's going to stay the way it is because like there's not really much to change about it, honestly.
I heard they were getting rid of Tomorrowland.
What? That's getting rid of Tomorrowland?
That's the rumor I heard.
That's a
rumor has it.
Yeah, rumor has it. But they're also I also heard they're getting rid of the Tomorrowland Speedway.
That's what I was talking about. Sorry, my bad. That's my bad.
That's because that's been. I mean, for one, it opened in 1971, so it is dated. But
it kind of adds to it though. I like that charm.
I love the smell of the gas smell. I don't know why. Just the gas smell of those cars. I don't know why. I just love it.
I love losing brain cells while I'm near.
No, that ride literally is losing brain cells. Like people wait in that line for like even a hot summer day, like an hour and a half, just to go on anything. You know.
Speaking of hot summer day, I like Splash Mountain.
Yeah, me too. Splash Mountain that was such a fun ride.
I have a bit of like weird trauma with it though because not I love the ride. The ride is so peak.
Yeah.
But like I have this thing called submechanophobia.
Okay.
So I hate like animatronics underwater and like pipes and all that stupid stuff.
Yeah.
That's my most irrational fear, by the way.
Okay.
But like with Splash Mountain, if you go on Google Earth, you can see that like behind Splash Mountain, like the show building, there's just like this open tank of water, obviously, but it's just open. Anybody could fall into there.
Yeah,
and it's like 50 feet deep and there's like 1 million gallons of water in it. And it scares me half to death to think about that. I just don't like it. It's scary.
That is true. But before we wrap up, DJ, do you have any final thoughts?
I think it's great, bro. I think it's great. I think it's like, yeah.
So how much fun did you like doing the show with me?
Oh, it was great. I loved it.
You loved it. Okay, nice. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to wrap things up for Let's Talk Disney World. I'm Will McAllister. She's Alex Spry.
DJ Concentrate. We'll see you later.
And we'll see you guys next time.